Hello everybody, and welcome to the Bastion. I think you might notice this large microphone here in the corner of my view. I had some issues with my audio in our first daily run, so I wanted to fix that. Got the microphone a little bit closer to my face so we can caress it if we want to. Yes. So anyways, I thought we'd just jump right back into it with an Isaac run. I'm acting like this is our second run, but if any of you noticed the counter there, this is actually going to be my third run, including our first first morning run rather. And I lost the last run. Why? What's going on? I hear you cry in dismay. Lazarus Rags? Okay. Well, you see, I recorded the last video, and it, for some reason, didn't actually record the video. We only got the audio for it. So I have about an hour of audio that I'm never going to have a video for. I may release it, I may not, who knows? But that's an hour of my life I'm never going to get back. And it was a loss on top of that. So, hopefully this will not be a loss. We're actually recording it. We got the good juju for our second morning run here on this lovely Tuesday. Lovely, lovely Tuesday. It's okay. I wasn't actually super happy with the content I produced for our last video. We talked a lot about alcohol and my thoughts on that, and I feel like we can do better. I'm gonna talk about something a little more interesting than alcohol. Now, don't get me wrong, alcohol is very interesting. Whether or not you're an alcoholic, there's so many different kinds, so many different tastes, so many different people partake in alcohol. But I feel like we can go for a higher brow, you know, like fuck, marry, kill. No, I'm kidding. That's Northern Lion's thing, like we said in the last video. I don't want to steal his skit, his thunder, as awesome as he is. But Little Horn first floor, not bad at all. So I'm not wearing it on video, I should have, but at TwitchCon they had these hoodies, right? I went to TwitchCon a couple weeks ago, and they had awesome black hoodies that I liked a lot. I feel are a little bit more stylish. And they also had reversible purple and gray hoodies that were, I feel, a little bit less stylish, a little bit less appropriate for a business casual environment, as appropriate as a hoodie can be for a business casual environment. But I've been wearing that hoodie, the black one that is, for a few weeks now. It's probably since TwitchCon. Today is the first day I busted out the reversible purple and gray hoodie, and no one commented on the black hoodie. The first day I had, like, wearing this purple hoodie, I had three separate people come up to me and be like, oh, hey, so you play video games? I'm like, where were you when I was wearing my cool hoodie? The one I'm, like, super proud of. Nowhere, apparently. Alright, Soul Hearts, that's super good, especially in the first room. That gives us a higher chance at Devil Deal. What do? Immediately come into a curse room and waste one of them. We didn't waste it, we got Perthrow. Perthrow will let us re-roll an item that we don't particularly like. We don't have Curse the Blind on this floor, I don't think. No, we don't. Just Curse of Darkness. So we'll actually be able to see our item and make a good choice there. Took some damage there. Not red heart damage, just regular damage. Soul heart damage, that is. So we're still eligible for the Devil Deal. But we have to be a little bit safer from here on out. So, I've been thinking a lot lately about community and what I really want from my community, from people who watch me on Twitch, on YouTube, on whatever service they decide to partake upon. See, it's a callback to when we said partake in alcohol. It was a weak callback though. Anyways, what I'm really looking for in this community, and I feel like trying to put a label on it right now would be unfair. I think it will be whatever it decides to become, honestly. And I don't really want to push it in any particular direction. I just want to make sure that it's not hateful. Like, I'm going to be spending a lot of time, the next unknown amount of time, with you guys in this community, so I want it to be a place I'm interested in hanging out, you know, a fun place, a laid-back place, and a supportive place, so that when I do crazy stuff like, hey guys, I'm gonna make weekly YouTube, or daily even, YouTube videos, I have a community of people who are like, yeah, that sounds like the shiz, Bastion, let's do it. That's the kind of community I want to build, the kind of community that's like, yeah, just do it, you know, like a Shia LaBeouf community. Shia LaBeouf, if you're pronouncing it with a little bit more correct the pronunciation. That's 4 years of French showing right there. I can pronounce the last name of Shia LaBeouf. How cool of a last name is that, by the way? The Beef. That's like, that's just a badass last name. The Beef. Oh, you don't want to mess with him. Why not? Oh, you haven't heard of him yet? He's the Beef. Like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't come across very well, actually, when I say it like that. But, like, he's, like, with a last name like the Beef, you get this immediate sense that he's, like, in charge of something. He's, like, the guy you don't want to mess with. You don't want to have beef with the Beef, right? It's like having a last name of Head Honcho, or, I don't know, Hog or something. Per throw, 99 bombs, you know what? That's pretty good. That's a lot of bombs. Should we have gone with Pupula Duplex? Maybe. Are there any tinted rocks here that we missed? Probably. I don't know. I'm stuck with a really generic last name. I'm not going to say it because I don't want you guys to get any ideas or try and dox me or anything like that, but like a super generic last name. So last names like The Beef are really freaking cool to me. I don't know, maybe this is enough talking about last names. But I mean, last names usually come from a place. Like, if your last name is, I don't know, Taylor or something, like, you know, if your first name is Taylor, that comes from like one of your parents way down the line. Your great grandfather or grandmother maybe was a Taylor, and so that gave them the last name Taylor. But what does it mean if your last name is the Beef? Was your great grandparent a beef? Just like a slab of meat? Like, what does that mean? Where does that last name come from? That's like if my name were Bastion Bread. Like, what was, like, maybe a butcher with a sense of humor? Should be using these bombs more. There we go. No red heart damage. We should get a devil deal, and we did. Let's go. I think we take Gimpy, and I think that we wish we had gotten a reroll. But the show goes on. We're okay. We're not making as good a time as I had hoped on this run, but we're making pretty good time. Glass cannon is a crazy item. I don't think we can support it on this run. Immediately just get hit. Just that immediate RNG damage. Tyrone, if you ever watch my videos ever, first of all, thank you for making this excellent game. Second of all, you gotta fix like the RNG triggering immediately upon room entry. Like, those guys, those little poops are supposed to jump around randomly and at random time intervals, but they all jump immediately when you enter the room, because that's just how it be. That's what it do. Gotta be prepared for that. Sometimes you take damage you can't dodge, and that's okay. That's what soul hearts are for. Alright, I'm still gonna hold out a little bit of hope for our devil deal on this floor, but we took some red heart damage right there because that RNG did not bless us. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. We'll do it. Gotta keep an eye out for tanned rocks. We have plenty of bombs. I should honestly just be using them for damage at this point, because our damage is leaving something to be desired, to say the least. I feel like a broken record, and I feel like a double broken record, because I'm like, I'm a special snowflake because I know I'm a special snowflake, but like, I feel like every run, it's just always more damage, more damage, more damage, more damage. what else could we get for this run that's not damaged that would be super cool? You know, something weird that would synergize with all of this stuff. I don't know. We don't have a lot of items at this point in the run that we can synergize with. I suppose I can, no, we have the controller. Stab it. We can turn on our extra HUD. We can see what we have here. We have the Lazarus rags. We have a bunch of bombs. And we could get some really cool bomb synergies. That would be pretty bomb, you know. Maybe, I don't know, like sad bombs. Sad bombs is the first one that comes to mind, obviously. We can spend 3 bombs for that, right? And it's friggin' red hearts. More red. What do we have something that's like generating extra red hearts? But sad bombs is kind of the first part of most bomb synergies. So we could do some stuff with sad bombs and then get like pretty good tiers on top of that. Hot bombs always good, you know, leave a little fire. Just got hit. Let's go reroll glass cannon. I'm gonna call it here, guys. Unless we get some really awesome drops on this floor and we don't get like screwed over by turning glass cannon into like a die. I'll take PhD, that's pretty good. I don't think we're gonna make boss rush. We might make hush, but at this point in the run, I don't want to commit to anything yet. Anything could happen. We could get, you know, brimstone in a devil deal that we're not expecting to get right now. And that would be pretty freaking cool. That would make boss rush viable. Is that gonna happen? Probably not. Let's just call it how it is. Probably not. But it might. But anyways, that's a long way to say we're not gonna do boss rush. We're probably not gonna do hush, but we'll have a good run anyways. So what I'm trying to do here with Pete is just stay far away, really. Just give myself plenty of room to work with, plenty of room to dodge with, and get out of the way of both his shots and his floating eyeballs of death. And I think that we'll be okay. We took some damage. I think that seals the deal on us not getting a devil deal on this floor. I think that's what that did. Took more damage. Need to be a lot more careful. A little less talk and a lot more concentration. We've got Lazarus rags. I gotta remember that we have Lazarus rags. So we do have a 1-up. Oh! That we just spent. I would have liked to use that for a devil deal. We'll take our dinner. That was bad. That was just a bad boss fight. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not like world's greatest Binding of Isaac player by any means. I'm decent. I will admit I'm decent at this point. But sometimes you just have bad boss fights like that. Peep is one of my weaknesses, along with the bloat. The bloat, I'm just terrible at fighting all the time. And I think that that's because the bloat is one of the harder bosses. And I don't think I'm alone in being bad at fighting the bloat. But it's hard. Sometimes it's hard, especially when you're over here talking about it, like trying to make a video and do cool stuff. Because I love the video aspect and the talking to you guys and telling you about my day, what's going on in my life, things like that. Like, that's really exciting for me. So I don't want to give that up just for a better chance in our boss fights. So we'll have to deal with a few mistakes here. A few trademark Bastion the Great mistakes. It's because I auto-corrected. It was supposed to be Bastion the Scrub. I don't know what happened. My phone was just like, oh, you scrub, you mean great, don't you? And now, you know, I'm stuck with this username. But life goes on. Life goes on. What's this? 2 of Hearts? We'll take it. So we have Curse the Blind on this floor, which, I mean, Curse the Blind is probably my least favorite curse on Isaac. Like, when you're playing Isaac. because it makes the D6 useless. Like your main spacebar item, one of the biggest benefits of playing Isaac as your character, the D6 is completely negated by Curse of the Blind. Because you don't know what item it is. You don't know if you should re-roll it or not. So you just kind of guess. Bam! And we have plenty of bombs. I think we hope for a mush. Didn't get a mush. Why is paralysis a neutral pill? Is there any good use for paralysis? Because I'm pretty sure it's just a bad pill. I mean, given I think that retrovision is also a bad pill. This is kind of disappointing. Our first shot of the run, and it's greed. But as long as we don't die, I think we'll be okay. We've got some hearts hanging out outside. We can go pick those up, but we can also maybe check out the boss trap room. That's probably worth it. So let's go check out the boss trap room, see what's in there. And I think we go for it. That was a poor decision. Ah, Peep, my nemesis. I should be using my bombs more to fight Peep. So we'll wait for that jump. Bam. Bam. We're just gonna let our bombs work for us. We got 99 of them. We're gonna use 99 of them, you know? Probably not all immediately on this boss fight, but if that's what it takes to beat Peep, then that's what it takes to beat Peep. Bam. Perfect. Ooh, that was too close. This boss is particularly good for our bombs. So we'll make use of that. We'll just blow the hell up out of him. Bam. And we're done like that. We spent more than we got in this room. We got 2 bombs, and we spent like 45 of them. But that's okay. We took red heart damage as well. That's the part I'm actually more concerned about, because we keep kind of screwing ourselves out of devil deals here by taking red heart damage. Quit your dodging. Perfect. Spiders. My spider army got him. One makes you larger, and puberty. Wow, we're getting a bunch of really garbo pills here. Like, we have PhD. I was expecting to get some nice pills. Instead, we're getting like paralysis, puberty, and one makes you larger. Like, I'm not complaining here. I'm not trying to complain here, but I'm complaining here. I'm a little bit salty. I'm a little bit salty that we kind of got shafted on our items for this run, and it might end up being just a 15-minute run if I don't get my shit together here. Alright, I should have checked there before going to our curse room. Okay, that gives us a little bit of breathing room. I don't know why that died and gave us a heart, but I'll take it. I'll take our mystery half a heart, and I'll be happy about it. There we go, and done. Let's see what's in our secret room. We should get pretty much all of the secret rooms. I'm trying to think of why we wouldn't with our 99 bombs, our quickly disappearing 99 bombs. I suppose I should preface that. But our 99 bombs nonetheless, at some point in this run, the bombs were indeed 99 when counted. Whew, okay. Doing good. Do we check the arcade? I think we check it. If there's a beggar, we blow up the beggar to get better devil deal chances. And then we leave. Like nothing was ever here. Because we want to use our money at the shop. Okay, I think we spend an extra bomb because Lord knows we have them. Kill this beggar as well. I'm trying to up our devil deal chances here because I did so poorly on the rest of the floor and took a lot of damage I really shouldn't have. So any little edge we can get on the devil deal, I will take it. The last run I did, the one that you guys don't get to watch, we almost got Mega Satan. We ended up getting an angel deal and taking it and trying to go for Mega Satan. but we died right at the cathedral. I got arrogant. I was trying to use an orbital for damage because we didn't have very good damage in that run either. And kind of boned myself. Really, just got arrogant, wasn't paying attention, was having lively conversation with you lovely folk, and ended up ripping it up. Rest in pieces that run. But we already took a devil item here, so I don't think we're eligible for an angel room anymore. I don't think so. We might be, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that taking a devil deal of any kind of negates that. So I'm looking for the super secret room here and our item room. There's our item room. Our super secret room might be attached to that. Honestly, I have no idea where our super secret room would even be. Like, maybe over there north of our curse room. We've already, like, unless we have 30-second, 15-second floors, we're not going to make boss rush. Deck of cards, Hierophant, Soul Hearts. That's incredibly good. I'm not going to say Soul Hearts, those two Soul Hearts will win us the run. I feel like that would be a little bit arrogant, but, you know, I think they'll make a difference. I think they'll make a sizable difference. Yeah. Fallen will probably give us a devil item as our drop from here, which, you know, will be super awesome. If we can hit him with any of our freaking bombs. Ugh. Yeah. And we're good. We're good. Perfect. I wasn't worried for a moment. I was really worried for a moment. What have we got? Guppy's Paw. You know, Guppy's Paw is good. I think we use it once. And then we re-roll it. And we got the Mom Knife. Well, the Mom Knife is definitely a run changer. The whole run is different now because of the Mom Knife. That's huge. That's huge for us. That's a lot of damage. That's entirely different strategies have been opened to us now because of this Mom Knife. So I think this floor might have saved the run despite how poorly I played it. And maybe my saltiness paid off. Maybe me being salty at the run there, demanding that it do better, paid off for us. Who knows? I'm not gonna say it was me, but I mean, were you guys being salty there? Were you guys feeding the game your salt for energy, for sustenance, in order to give us some good stuff? Because if so, thank you. You're probably the reason we got this knife. Anyways, that was a weird tangent. That was just a weird tangent. But the Mom Knife usually has a tendency to kind of screw me over in runs. So I'm not good enough to say that, like, oh, run made, like, we're done. This is all we needed for a successful run. But we're definitely, I think, in a much better place because of it, just because of how bad our damage was, and still is, to an extent. But man, I just took way too much damage. I got to get in the Mom Knife mode now. You know, that's a filler word. I used to do Toastmasters. I don't do it so much anymore. I used to do a lot of Toastmasters. Toastmasters is like a speaking organization where you get better at speeches, public presentations, things like that. Just talking in public is kind of the goal. And one of the things they do is that when you're giving a speech, they count your use of filler words. Things like, you know, so. Because it's better to just pause and stay silent. And for streaming, I'm actually not so sure if that's correct, because it can also come across as kind of unnatural when you do it while on video or things like that. It can come across as like less genuine because it's closer to normal speech patterns to just be like, you know, yeah. We'll get small. We'll pull this. It's death. I think we grab chaos. I think we just do it. Check for our secret room here. Chaos pretty much opens us up to anything. We can get anything from the devil deals if we get them, from bosses, from shops. That opens up the run to whole new synergistic possibilities. So that's pretty cool. We already got one guppy item. Blue map is all right. I think we'll take it. I think we also come back here and buy this battery. Oh, no, we don't buy the battery. Because in retrospect, we don't have any coins, and that makes it really hard to buy things. But blue map will also, it'll help us with, why didn't I get the golden chest up here again? Was it blocked off or something? Oh, that's right. I'll grab this battery. But blue map, anyways, as I was saying, blue map it reveals the secret rooms, because we know that one of the secret rooms is generally always near the boss room. We can use that to our advantage and more easily navigate to our boss rooms, unless we do something dumb like this and end up at a dead end. Whoo, I should have definitely taken damage there, but I did not. Ugh. One of the benefits of being so... I didn't even realize how small we were until we got to this room. Look how tiny... The knife that we're shooting is bigger than we are. That's incredible. That's incredibly cute as well. But one of the advantages of being so small is that it's actually easier to do that that trick where you slip between the corner of the spikes. The smaller you are, the easier it is to kind of hit that gap. Alright, now we find out if we're just being trolled by the blue map here, or if the boss is actually nearby. I think that the boss is actually going to be nearby. I think that to the left. Oh, and we are just getting trolled. Trolled by the best of them. Alright. We desperately need hearts. We pick that up. That was a pretty straightforward strategy, I feel. I don't feel like we need to go much further in depth on that. But we will, because, you know, that's what we do here. We go more in depth on things than we need to necessarily. It's not calling you guys dumb, it's just, you know, the way it be. But anyways, the hesitation with getting red heart items is that the item you're guaranteed to get in a run is the Polaroid. Like, you're gonna get that no matter what. And the Polaroid only works if you have like, it works best when you have no red hearts, because it only triggers it less than one red heart. That's right. That's right. We've got Curse the Troll. Guppy collar. We'll take it. That's 2 guppy. Do we take Little Gish? I think we do, and just hop down. It might make sense to have gone and tried to find a battery, but you know. But the Polaroid only really triggers it half a heart or less. So if you can get rid of all of your red hearts during a devil deal, it triggers every time you get hit and gives you protection. That's a huge, huge buff to your run. So you always want to try and get rid of red hearts if you can. It's kind of a counterintuitive strategy. Are you saying, Bastion, that I should not have as much health? Well, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. I'm saying you should have enough soul hearts in a run that you can not need red hearts. Chests, honestly, the chests haven't been very kind to us this run either. The chests have been kind of rude to us, if I'm being perfectly honest. Let's pop that. I also haven't been on the lookout for... Okay, I just called you rude. I'm sorry for that. We'll take infamy. I take it back. The chests have been okay to us now. They gave us an item. That's the best I can hope for. No, infamy is good. Infamy is actually going to be pretty helpful. It's kind of a passive defensive item that we don't have to worry about. Sometimes it'll save us. Sometimes it won't. But it's best to just pretend like we don't have anything. Yeah. Didn't mean to unlock all of those. I want to keep some of our keys just in case we get a Yara, because we need keys for the chest. Alright, there's curse room and our item room up there. We definitely want to go up and grab probably both of those, honestly. So, yeah. Alright. I want to talk a little bit more about kind of my plans, my dreams for this YouTube channel. So we touched on it a little bit last time, but I feel like we can elaborate on it now. We've gotten to know each other a little bit. The first date is done. That awkwardness is kind of over. Nah, I just wasted a bomb. One of our 99 bombs. How will we survive? But I feel like there's a lot of limitations to the Twitch platform, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I feel like YouTube is another half of a very synergistic relationship. Do we pop the Joker? I think we don't. Just in case we get it without needing to waste a card, and we can use Joker on the next floor. But I feel like you can have in the moment sort of content with Twitch and really hang out with people and interact with your viewers, and that's awesome because I love interacting with you guys, hanging out with you guys. It's always a good time. But I feel like content on YouTube kind of it lasts forever. It may be crappy content forever or mediocre content forever or anything like that, but it lasts forever. It's kind of a standing legacy and a contribution you can leave behind. And I kind of want something like that. I want to leave something to help contribute to this community that's just given me so much. I started doing Twitch because I was unemployed. I was out of a job. I was like, you know, I'm not going to make any money off of this, but it's fun. Like, I'm playing video games anyways. It helps me kind of get out of my head a little bit, meet some new people, and it was fun. So I started doing Twitch, and it really helped me out. It helped me out with feeling better, with not feeling quite as depressed as I had, and just, in general, being in a better headspace. And it was all because of Twitch. So I'm never going to give up Twitch. And it's done so much for me that I feel like I want to give back to that community. And one of the best, most long-standing ways to do it... What does Pandora's Box do in Depths 2? I think it just gives us a boss side. Oh, it gives us a bunch of money. Ah, we should have re-rolled it. Should have re-rolled it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Oh, well. Onwards towards the boss. Onwards and boss words. But one of the most long-standing ways to do that is through YouTube videos, YouTube content. So I plan to eventually expand the channel into being more than just our morning run. The morning run is kind of, for me, it's consistent. It's dedication. It's proving to you guys that, like, I'm here and I'm here to stay. I'm not just some one night stand. I deserve a little bit more than that. And my YouTube is kind of here to prove that I can be more. And eventually I want to start doing things like guides and giving back. And, you know, when you're starting out on Twitch, here are the things that you'll run into. Or even more importantly, when you've already started out on Twitch, you know how to set up your OBS already. Here's what you do. Because there's plenty of guides. Honestly, there's so many guides at this point for, hey, I want to get started on Twitch. How do I do it? There's not any guides for, hey, I'm already kind of established on Twitch. Now what do I do? And I feel like that's the content I really want to make for you guys. Along with, of course, our videos, hanging out with you guys, give me something to do every day, a way to be connected with you guys every day. Every day. All right, should we have popped the Joker card there? Yes, we definitely should have. I'm disappointed in myself for not, because we want all the devil deals that we can get right now. But at the same time, we're not in a super safe place health-wise. Ooh! Is that it? Oh, guppy collar. Clutch guppy collar. Oh. Oh, jeez. Alright, that room's gonna be tough. There we go. Why isn't I just shooting them at an angle to begin with? Give me something good in here. Alright, we see where our boss room is. I think we check our sacrifice room that's like directly to our left. Because those will sometimes have soul hearts. I'm getting quiet here because it's strategy mode. Like, it's down to the wire. Bastion made some mistakes in his run. Things are not going well. How do we salvage it? We salvage it by not being so bad at the game. Even smaller. Tears up. Perks, pheromones, paralysis. See, with PhD, I shouldn't just be getting crappy. I should be getting like pretty good pills, and I'm honestly I'm just getting garbage. It's given it's not garbage like run ruining everything is terrible garbage. It's just like bad. Like, I'm just getting bad pills. I think we do actually want to clear some of these rooms. Ugh. Trying to kill Lust last. Is that it? That's it. Mic drop. So yeah, there's our first terrible run that you guys get to see. It was actually even more terrible than the run I did last time. I feel like for our first set of morning runs while I'm getting into the groove, getting things worked out, we're gonna have some bad runs, and you're gonna have to forgive me for that. Like, I apologize beforehand. Not all of these runs are gonna be super good, but with our dedication to doing a run every day, even if it's not the best run, just doing a run of some kind, we'll slowly get better. We'll progress, we'll do better. This run we got hit with some Curse of the Blind, 2 floors of Curse of the Blind that really kind of screwed us over. And then that peep fight really sealed the deal, I feel. We lost a lot of our soul hearts to that, and kind of our safety net, more or less. So, anyways, thanks all of you for coming, hanging out, watching me, joining me for our morning run. Hopefully you had just as much fun as I did, even if it ended in disaster. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more content like this, please like, subscribe. Both of those things really help the channel. If you didn't like the content, well then, you know, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, all make incredible content. You can go hang out with them instead. No, we love your faces. Like and subscribe or not. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow for our third lovely morning run. And I know, I got a feeling in my bones, that one will be much more successful than this one was. Until then, you guys have a good one. Bye.